How you going, guys? For a while now you've seen me filming videos from this motorbike, and I've been using a Drift HD 170 stealth camera, which I had mounted to the side of this helmet right here on that bracket, but you will notice that it's not there. It's gone missing because I've had endless issues with it, so I've sent it back to be replaced. The guys at Drift were really good about that. It was actually out of warranty, but not by much, so they've agreed to replace the camera. I've had endless issues with it, sent them in some files and they said yep, no worries, it's obviously a faulty camera. It worked intermittently well, and then it worked intermittently really bad. So in the meantime, because I'm going on a long trip next week and I don't think I'm going to have the camera back in time, I have bought a GoPro. So now come the joys of fitting the GoPro to this helmet. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it. There are a few little things with the GoPro that you need to know before you go and purchase one if you want to do motovlogging with an external microphone. So I'm here to show you what that is all about. So the thing about GoPros is, unlike Drift, who make an external microphone that just slots straight into the back of the camera itself with a nice rubber boot that goes over it and seals it, GoPro don't actually provide you with an easy option. What they do is they have this little unit here as an optional extra. So that has a micro USB connection there and a 3.5mm jack on that end. So what you have to do then is find yourself a microphone such as this little thing here and slot the microphone into that 3.5mm jack there. So now you have a microphone that is going to go into the GoPro, but there's another catch. So the GoPro comes with this nice waterproof casing, which is pretty awesome, pretty sturdy, really waterproof, but as you can see, this isn't going to go into there. They do make a skeleton case which is open on all the sides and across the back, but that obviously is not waterproof. Now I don't need to be having the camera completely water resistant because I'm not going underwater or anything with riding the motorbikes or mountain bikes, but there is a chance I'm going to get caught out in the rain. So I don't want to have it completely open. Stop blurring. So what I'm going to have to do is make a little hole in the side here, and this will then slot into that there, and then I'm going to have to seal it somehow, so it's going to stop any rain going in. So what I'm going to do to fix this dilemma is I'm going to take this here soldering iron, yep, big pointy hot thing, and I'm going to jam it right through that plastic there. It sounds a bit nasty, but I'm just going to line it up there first with my eye while the camera's still inside. Make a few dots. Then I'm going to take the camera out. It's a tiny little thing. Look how small it is. When it's not in its case, there's nothing of it. There we go. The inside's all protected, the outside's all protected, and there's my little marks I made earlier. Now I'm going to show you how to destroy a GoPro case. One easy lesson. So I'm just going to make a little hole, just enough for my file to get through, and then I'll file it all up, make it nice and neat. I think I just voided the warranty on this, folks, but she'll be right. Okay, so what I've got here, guys, is the hole. I've spent about 5 minutes filing out the hole, and I could see that this now fit into the slot nice and tight, but I knew that it had to be a little bit bigger, so I thought, okay, I'm going to try the camera in there and just see where I'm at. I didn't want to go making the hole too big or go in the wrong direction, so I thought, okay, I'll just put the camera in, see where it sits, and then I know which direction I have to file a little bit more in. So now that I've done that, I can see that I'm good at the top. I just need a little bit more off the bottom. So I'll go and bore it out a little bit more and be back and see how it goes. So it took a bit of trial and error. I had to fit this thing a few times, and at first I thought it was in far enough. I knew it wasn't in all the way, but I thought, yeah, that might be far enough. So I did a bit of a sound test, and it turned out that it was not in all the way and it wasn't good enough. So I had to get the file back out and file the hole a little bit larger just to get the microphone all the way in. But now, I'm not really sure how well you can see that, but it's a pretty snug hole all the way around. There's just this tiny little bit of gap around the outside, which I'm going to seal with a bit of something. I'm not sure what as yet, but I'm sure I'll come up with something. But that is not going to be a problem at the moment if the weather is fine anyway, so I will put it on the helmet and show you that next step. So as you can see, I've put some blue tack around the hole just to seal it up. I think that will do the trick when it is raining. And when it's not raining, I think I'll just not use it, or I'll be able to just take it off, put it back on. Blue tack's pretty versatile like that. So I've got a rubber band just holding the wire up there, and then the wire goes down into my helmet where it goes underneath the cheek padding, all the padding inside there. And it goes around, and the microphone is attached to my boom mic for my Sena Bluetooth device. So the boom mic is always on there. This device is always on my helmet. So it makes sense to just have this mic attached to that, and that seems to work well. It worked really well with the drift, and it should work really well with this. I haven't been out for a ride with it yet to listen to the audio, and I'll do that next. But if you're pretty observant, you'll notice that the camera is upside down. I've had to mount the camera upside down because when it's mounted the right way up, let's see if I can show you, the wiring up here hits on the side of my helmet. Because I've got a touring helmet, it's a little bit fatter up here and a bit wider with all this framework, the flip top lid. So I have to have it upside down unless I put it on this side of the helmet. But on this side I've got my little switch for flipping my sunglasses down. And just the shape of it there's no way I can get it on that side. So the good thing about the GoPro is you can change the settings in the camera so that the camera will film upside down. So if you've got the thing mounted upside down, it will still film the right way up. Hope you got something out of it, and hopefully I've given you a few tips to do the same thing to your own GoPro. Thanks for watching.